So I went on to work, and then I started the flashes of the spider webs, and I didn't understand what that was in my right eye. I didn't know what was going on, and it scared me. It really did. I was really nervous, worried. So while I was at work, I talked to my manager, and I was like, something is wrong. Then it started getting cloudy, and I didn't really understand. I was panicking. So my husband, I talked to him and went straight to my optometrist. And once he did the exam, he was very concerned, and he in turn spoke to my husband and said I need to go to the emergency room. I didn't understand what was going on, but they found me the best. Once I spoke to Dr. MacCumber, I felt a little bit more comfortable after the exam, because this is all new and, scary. And then on the verge of thinking that you may lose your sight and you not knowing what was going on. It had started becoming like a shade coming down on my eye, and then the flashes, and I was really scared. I cried a while. I didn't understand. But after talking to him, I initially knew what it was and what he had to do to help. And the promise was there, but then, didn't know how much of my sight was going to be saved, didn't know really exactly what was going to happen, but he did explain thoroughly what it was after exam, what will actually happen, and what he in turn had to do. I had vitrectomy surgery, and that meant putting a gas bubble behind my eye. Of course, that would make you nervous when someone tells you that, but I stopped worrying as much, knowing what it was and how it could be treated, after surgery, because then he was fully explainable how and what needs to be done after. It was the face down 12 to 14, 15 hours a day, every day, and then come back to be checked out again, then come back to be told face down again, for so many hours until it became less. And it became less with the 6 hours, face down. That's a lot of hours for a long time, and that was like a month of that. I feel much better. My sight, it may not be 100%, but I remember where I was after the surgery, and I couldn't see anything, and waiting for that gas bubble to get smaller and smaller until it just went poof, like he said it would, and it did. And then we would manage to, really find out how much of my sight was there. But right now, looking at you today, I feel so great. I'm looking at, I can read that understanding your eyes over there, in which I couldn't see that, period. I couldn't even make out the E, the Y, the E, or S, or nothing. So I've come a long ways. I have come a long ways with not being able to see anything. Dr. MacCumber is great. His staff is, whatever it is that you need, they just make you feel really comfortable here. Anything that I wasn't sure about, anything I felt bad about, I talked to him about, and he explained everything. I'm doing this now, and hopefully I can help someone else. Because this is where I would say, come see my doctor or go to Illinois Retina, and don't wait. When you start feeling a certain way, just go. But this place here, I would tell anyone, highly, highly recommend it, highly.